Welcome to the In My View podcast, everyone. And of course, I'm asking everyone to like, share, and subscribe to the content. Game week 2 coming up, and this is the preview of the game week. And of course, we have the prediction challenge for us people. So, drop your prediction in the comment section. If you get 9 or 10 right in your prediction, you will get an In My View podcast, shirt, cup, anything that you want, you'll get it delivered to you. This is the In My View prediction challenge. So please, first people, drop your prediction in the comment section for a chance to get In My View podcast items. You understand? So without going into further details, we're talking about the big games coming up this weekend. I will give my predictions shortly for all the games, but let's talk about the big games coming up. And the first one is going to be let's talk about Newcastle versus Liverpool. We know what's going on with Alexander Isak wanting to go to Liverpool. No, he won't be available this weekend. So the Newcastle players will be riled up. The Newcastle fans will be riled up for this game. It's going to be a very difficult task for Liverpool. I think the game is on Monday. It is the game that will close out the game week. And it's going to be, for me, a very difficult game for Liverpool. Liverpool getting some bad news today that Frimpong will be out for about 3 weeks. He will be out until the end of the international break. So you're looking at September 14th. For his return. So that's about 3 weeks that he will be out for, just getting a chance to get integrated with the team and then suffering an injury setback. So a bit of a setback for Liverpool, but they still look good on the attacking end. Newcastle looked very solid last game defensively. Dan Burn was magical around the back line, but Newcastle needing a centre forward who's going to put the ball in the back of the net. It's going to be a very difficult game at St. James's Park for Liverpool. And of course, that Liverpool defence looking a little bit suspect. You think that with Frimpong out, Joe Gomez will be the one that will be coming into the back line, which adds a bit more defensive stability. But it will take a bit from the attacking game because Gomez is not as attack-minded as Frimpong is. But you can say that he's a bit more solid on the defensive end than Frimpong. I expect it to be evenly matched contest, and I expect Newcastle to win by the odd goal in 3. So I'm going Newcastle to win this game 2-1, and I think that Newcastle fans, is a night game. It's always difficult to go to Newcastle to play your football, and I think that has to be a factor in it. So I'm going for Newcastle to beat Liverpool in the last game of the game week. The next game that I'm previewing or giving my thoughts on is Man City versus Spurs. Both teams started off with wins and clean sheets. Erling Haaland looking good. Richarlison looking good. Kudus looking good. Reinders looking good. So the new signings for both clubs looking impressive on the first weekend. But it's going to be a difficult game. Normally, Spurs is a very difficult team for Man City over the years. Doesn't matter who the manager is there. Spurs always seem to have one over Man City. But the man that normally tortures Man City, who is who is Song Heung-min or Heung-min Song, whatever way you want to say it, he is no longer at Spurs. So it's going to be a difficult game for both teams. You think that home advantage is going to play a part in this game. I'm looking keenly to see what Erling Haaland is going to be doing in this game. Last game against Wolves, I saw him dropping off and linking the play, being more involved in the game. And I like that from Erling Haaland, showing that he has a side of him that many persons thought that he didn't have. And that's the ability to be involved in the build-up. Very rarely, since coming to Man City, you see Erling Haaland being involved in the build-up, and we saw that during the game against Wolves. So looking to see if that was a one-off thing or he'll be able to do it again versus probably two of the roughest defenders in the Premier League in Van de Ven and also Cuti Romero. So it's going to be a difficult game for Erling Haaland. But you think about this Man City team, being confident on a good unbeaten run. I think they will get the edge over Tottenham in this game, and I think they will win this game by. I'm giving a scoreline, but when you're giving your prediction, you don't need to give a scoreline. I think Man City will win this game 3-1 against Tottenham. Tottenham wing backs are not brilliant, and Man City probably have too much coming off the bench. Marmoush and Shersky, if they don't start, and if they do start, then you have Foden coming off the bench, you have Doku coming off the bench. So it's going to be a very difficult game for Man City. For Spurs to contain this Man City team at home. First game of the season at home, and I think Man City will take that one. For the rest of my prediction, I will drop my predictions in the comment section, and you all can, drop your comments, drop your prediction in the comment section. Remember, if you get 9 or 10 right in your prediction, and if you get 9 or 10 right, then you'll be getting an In My View, either shirt, cups, anything that you want, pen, pencil, anything that you want, in terms of In My View apparel will be given to you. So this is the In My View podcast, or this has been the In My View podcast, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe to the content, and of course, drop your comments in the comment section. Keep it engaging and respectful.